Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be looking at Naturia in normal rare format, otherwise known as NR format. This is a community on the Discord. Essentially, it's just NR format with a custom ban list to, not make it tier 0. Let's just have a look at Naturia. So what happened with Naturia is we just got Camilla, and Camilla's just a pretty strong addition to the deck along with Naturia Blessing. So I thought it'd be worth it to just have a look around, see what's going on with the format. Also, this is left over from an old build with Aroma, which sucks. Don't play that. Book of Moon instead. Hold on. Yeah, that's better. All right, let's just go do the card by card. First up, we're playing one Vayne. This is the spell trap negate in the form of Naturia. Essentially, what you want to do is to summon this off Antjaw, and then just get a bunch of Naturias, Naturias with negate effects on field. And kind of just all playing with the deck, and Vayne is the spell trap. Triple Antjaw. This card is insane. When your opponent special summons a monster, you can special summon a 3 or lower Naturia from your deck. Essentially, what you want to aim to do with this is you either normal summon this or summon Carmella, and then your opponent summons. So you summon Antjaw, and then you can later combo through and get to where you need to be. And Antjaw summons out all the negates from the deck. Triple Sunflower. This is the monster negate. The monster negate is a lot more important than the spell trap negate, so we prefer to use that one. So we're playing 3. Also, you often run out of Antjaw targets if you're playing 1/1. So I like playing 3 Sunflower. 1 Butterfly. This card, some may disagree, but this card is completely necessary. Once per turn, your opponent declares an attack. You can send the top card of your deck to grave and negate it. This protects your Antjaw. This protects your Camilla. And essentially, this keeps your entire board safe from battle, which is important in a deck where pretty much everything has an insanely low attack value. Triple Marin. When this card is normal summoned, you can send a Naturia from deck to grave, and then you can target 2 Naturias in grave, shuffle them into the deck, and then draw 1. This isn't like the craziest Naturia in the world, but I just like playing it to be able to just make sure I'm always getting max value off of Antjaw, because summoning double Sunflower is always kind of annoying. We're playing 3, so we can do it, but I prefer summoning just a Marin first, and then eventually working our way into it. Triple Vertical Flowering Fields, and then triple Thawing Mountains. If you play Common Charity or have seen Common Charity at all, any of my content about it, you know that these 2 are also staples over there. Essentially, pitch this, and any monster or Vernisylph, draw 1, and then summon an Earth from grave. And then instead of drawing 1, the bunny adds an Earth monster from grave to hand, and then special summons an Earth from grave. So essentially, what these are is just free advantage and also Call of the Haunted. Both very strong cards for Earth archetypes. Triple Carmella. If this is normal special, you can bin a Naturia from deck to grave. And then if you attribute summon a monster to activate a Naturia monster's effect, you can send the top 2 cards of deck to grave instead. From normal to special summons, you can special summon a Naturia from grave. So essentially, this card does everything. Essentially, if you draw it, you normal summon it, you send Antjaw, and then you can just set your back row, or you can do, Aroma stuff if you're playing that variant. Pass it back. Then when your opponent summons a monster, summon Antjaw, and then whenever they summon, you can summon Butterfree? That's a Pokemon. Butterfly, and then eventually you can just get to a point where you just have a bunch of negates and an unkillable board. Marjoram is also here. We're playing 3 Marjoram. I just think we often get a lot of value off of it. Also, whenever you gain life points, you can banish a card from grave, which I think is fine. I just like having it as a hand trap that's able to be searched. Double Naturia Forest if you're going to get the activation of a spell trap on or an opponent's monster effect. Essentially, whenever you do a negate, you can search a Naturia from deck. Usually we're searching ant jaw off this. It's just good to have an ant jaw for next turn in case you need it. Triple MST, pretty self-explanatory, just a good staple for the format. Triple Book of Moon, hey, Triple Book of Moon. Most decks play this. It's Book of Moon. It lets you out things pretty easily. Triple Blessing, you can special summon a Naturia from hand or grave, or you can do a Synchro Fusion. We're not doing that, but it does come up to summon like a Carmella or an Andra from grave when you have to. And then Triple Torrential Tribute, when a monster is summoned, you can pop everything on the field. Everybody knows what Torrential Tribute does. It's just a format staple. Pretty much every single deck plays this. Triple Humid Winds, we used this to add Marjoram from deck to hand. Essentially, I decided to play this over something like the Paleozoic engine, like Canadia and Dionysius, because I think that this just overall gets more value, and it also lets us finish out games a little bit quicker, giving us some proactive monster with high attack. In the extra deck, playing 2 Mary Melfies, we can Synchro Summon in this deck, so I believe this is Vayne plus Vayne, not Vayne plus Sunflower, not Vayne plus Handjaw, Vayne plus Marin, or any of the Vernisylphs, make the Mary Melfies, which can be used as removal. Double Powered and Zetron, just good if you want to quick synchro this with Blessing. It's just Carmella plus any of the 2s, and it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, and you take no damage. Storm Warrior, it's a 6, and you draw a card. Meteor Burst Dragon, it's a 7 when you're going second, you can in battle phase they can't activate trap cards. Zeta is another thing you can potentially end on. It's way worse than just Naturia end board, but quick effects, target special summon monster in attack position, banish both it and Zeta. Killing monsters were on 1 pent stag for piercing damage, and just in case you need to get around some things. You have you do have a lot of material on the crackback, assuming they can't out your board. 1 Reproducus, good Blink Arrows, 1 Codebreaker Virus Swordsman. You know what? This card's not real. Cut this. We're playing 2 of this now. Essentially, it's just a decent thing to end on if you for some reason have an end board that includes 2 monsters, but you can't convert that into an Ninja or Carmella. You have a Vernisylph plus a Vernisylph but none of the good targets for it. You can sometimes make that as an endboard instead. Generator to break specific boards. Triple Burst, again, to break specific boards. The Tenny to out massive monsters. An Agave Dragon to out slightly bigger monsters. Alright, that's going to be it for the deck list. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. Perfect, no notes.